I will show my understanding in the module that we have already tackled, such as the module 1, discuss about art as the humanistic, module 2, discuss about historical development, and the module 3, talk over about art movement. Humanities came from a Latin word humanitas, which means human, cultured, and refined. According to Merriam-Webster, it is a quality or state of being human. The humanities is really helpful and applicable for us because it is how people process and document the human experience. In addition, it deals with human phenomena. First, it is used to realize different interpretation of life. Second, it allows culture to understand the similarities and differences. Art is derived from a Latin word ars, meaning the ability or skills. And it is a theory of physical expression which is found in culture and human society. Art became a part of humanities which scope up a few subjects like history, literature, philosophy, and all skills that pagkatao. It is a process of how human becomes a man. It helps us to discover and realize ourselves of who we really are. Art is everywhere. Particularly, we humans are masterpieces. It mentioned in the lesson that the art started during the ancient time when the superstitions and the belief in the spirit started. In the lesson presented, the development of painting, sculpture, and architecture through time from primitive to contemporary world. In this lesson, tackled the different unique art from Asian countries that has a great contribution to the development of Asian art. It also mentioned about the Islamic art influenced by the local tradition. It mentioned that the development of painting, sculpture, and architecture here in the Philippines was individualized into 3 periods. It presented in this lesson the development of painting, sculpture, and architecture through time from Asian to contemporary world. Domingo was a father of Philippine art. He founded the first art school in the Philippines named Escuela de Buhoy Pintora in Tondo, Manila in 1820. Refers to the action create to an art. It is a collective titles that are given the artwork which start the same artistic ideals, style, and technical approach. In this lesson, there are 25 art movements that describe in this topic that had their own characteristic, country were originated, and the time were made. And these are the example of art movement. Abstract expressionism is the term applied to a new forms of abstract art developed by American painters. such as Jackson Pollock, Mark Rothko, William D. Kooning in the 1940s to 1950s. It is an international style of art, architecture, and applied art, especially to decorative art. This style is known for different names and different languages, and it's also known as the modern style in English. As applied to art, avant-garde means art that is innovatory, introducing or exploring new forms or subject matters. The term Baroque derived from the Portuguese barroco, meaning irregular pearl or stone, refers to a cultural and art movement that characterized Europe from the early 70th to mid-80th century. Baroque emphasized dramatic, exaggerated motion, and clear, easily interpreted detail. An ancient Greek or Roman principles and style in art and literature generally associated with harmony, restraint, and adherence to recognized standards of form and craftsmanship, especially from the Renaissance to 18th century. Conceptual art, also referred to conceptualism, is an art in which the concept or idea involved in the work that take precedence over the traditional aesthetic, technical, and material concerns. Constructivism is an early 20th century art movement founded in 1950 by Vladimir Tatlin and Alexander Rodchenko. Abstract and austere constructivism art aimed to reflect modern industrial society and urban space. The movement rejected decorative stylization in favor of industrial assemblage of materials. A style of art that stresses abstract structure, the expense of other pictorial elements, especially by displaying several aspects of the same object simultaneously and by fragmenting the form of depicting objects. A Dada or Dadaism movement of art and literature based on deliberate irrationality and negation of tradition, artistic values. Artists of this day who were influenced by contemporary European art movement like Dadaism and Futurism. Expressionism is a modernist movement initially in poetry and painting, originating in Northern Europe around the beginning of 20th century. Its typical trait is to present the world solely from a subjective perspective, distorting it radically for emotional effect in order to evoke moods or ideas. I have learned that in this lesson, most of Filipino contemporary artists in the past time, they don't want to classify their piece or any single art movement. For categorizing art style purposes, there are 5 art movements classified, such as social realism in a Philippine perspective, figurative art, abstract art or non-representational art, conceptual art, pop, surreal, and lowbrow art.